Abusia the NPP the Yen Suro Ahunahuna demonstration no eba so endra na Yen Suro Ahunahuna, which simply means we are not afraid of intimidation no equal so
no intimidation. Someone is important to me intimidating Ghana. How much more Don Mahama?
Andra, our Accra. Now, from a brass pot to a police headquarters to Jubilee House, information and course, so our demonstration as and the Bombardier say, Obetanase, na also watching our channels. Bombardier say, subscribe to your YouTube channel on the Sunny drop video be now when you be. Feel free to not comment our comment session as a video ye say umbeko demonstration and I say uchirima intimidation be anywhere. Abusia Bombardier say subscribe to your YouTube channel. No me notification button so. Sano ye drop video be na when you be. Abusia this particular video is brought to you by Danny Hausa Kuku. Danny Hausa Kuku. Me pacho Hausa Kuku ne yan aya very simple. The only say obesi sense you kakra si jaso na emu ye share na watie wudi si wa uhwie kuku ne gumu no na unum thickness ne eyesen ya wankasa opa na wajai for nkati bi boso na pe kose pan no bi boso abusua eno ano no also why okay abusua without wasting my time no the
intimidation, not the arrest. You can testify. What Abronye said wasn't bad.
What did he say?
Me, I don't know. I've forgotten.
The NPP youth wing, you know, at the demonstration, Chichirenche Bakubi, Eddie Jinem. Now demonstration, Eddie Omukenina, and say, Yen Suro Ahunahuna. The demonstration na asema edasone say Yen Suro Ahunahuna. Because Omuchirema, the National Democratic Congress, and this for better so I say Ahunahuna no adolson. From say chairman for police for go chairman for from say Yoku for go farman for from say FBI for go farman for no ni nyina adolson. Omuchirema ndey okapion Yeba before ako. Okay, de yeba before ako. Oh, just say freedom of speech, you know. And I say freedom of speech, you know. Is here no and this for a year free NPP for ano. Ain't no more this demonstration changing ADC so.
All the police officers have forgotten. We are in democratic system. And in democratic state, citizen is allowed to speak freely without fearing any intimidation or any violence. So the right to demonstrate is one key right, principal right for a citizen. If you see us here, we are not going to agitate or we are not going to demonstrate by beating someone or causing fear and panic or chaos. We are demonstrating by the right that has given us in the Constitution. And we are telling Ghanaians, as Ghanaians can see it clear, when the NPP members, they are Ghanaians, when they do something, the law deal with them severely. But when the other side, the government side, when the NPC did something, the law slipped on his right hand side. So why is it that? You can see it clearly. One of our Bunu regional chairman, aka Abronye. What did this guy say? Just a mere offense, misdemeanor. When a lawyer describes something misdemeanor, you and I know what misdemeanor. That is the least offense in all offenses.
The intimidation, not the arrest. You can testify. What Abronye said wasn't bad.
What did he say?
Me, I don't know. I've forgotten.
I was only say as usual, Ghana and I say Accra to be precise in the demonstration starting headquarters or Brassport. And job ebusia from Brassport Edinema through to on the ring road edukodu police headquarters. Eka submit omo petition Edema Inspector General of Police. Inspector General of Police and omo submit omo petition Edema no IGP.
The New Patriotic Party handed over power to the National Democratic Congress on the 7th of January 2025. After a peaceful election and a peaceful transfer of power. However, afterwards, we have seen a pattern of harassment in the form of arrest of NPP people. In the petition, we have mentioned a number of people that the police and other security agencies have arrested for relatively unjustifiable reasons. I can mention but a few that of Adentakumi, Mohammed Amadou Zako, who only made a Facebook post, and because of that he was taken into custody. I can mention Okatache Afifa Mensa, who was also bundled by security forces after he had finished writing an exam and taken into custody. IGP, I can also mention Gordon Asare Bediakun, a journalist who was picked up for essentially no reason. Worst of all, we saw the police on a raid of a young man, Sir Obama. And IGP, it was sad to see that a heavily built man broke down the door of a very young man with his family without the decency of a knock and an invitation. We think that this is sordid to the democracy that we have. Also, young people were picked up because of conversation on TikTok. IGP, young people find avenues to find out one, either their spleen or to have entertainment. We are in the new age of new media. Handedness with which we handle these cases is very terrible. The selective application of the law has become flagrant that everybody under the sun, even beyond the sun, can see that when NDC people do wrong, you don't treat them the same way you treat NPP people. IGP, before you is a petition signed by the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party on the threat on the life of the minority leader, Afenyo Markin, my boss here, the national organizer, Nana B, and the minority chief whip, Honorable Adodompre. Nothing has happened to Wahab, who is the constituency communication officer in the Bakwan of South.
Jebusia Omutu made the petition at the command IGP. After somebody petition ma IGP no na was someone to us no mo for money chirim our Jubilee House. Now I'm your money chirim Jubilee House. Also no mo control the chief of staff for the vice president, because the president currently Korea also or UN summit, the 80th UN summit, you know, the president call you know, is here vice president Jinana Opukwajima and the current ruling president. There was no only chief of staff and a babaje a petitioner demonstrators, you know, at the buy. Jabusia Amoko NHS Omukobo man Amamanie.
Your Excellency, this petition is yours to go through, and we demand of you to immediately ask the security agencies to stop the Rambo-style arrest of individuals and apply the law equitably and fairly, that NPP members are not second-class citizens of this country. We equally pay taxes. However, when NDC people are at fault with the law, they are treated with kiss glass. Classical example, being taxed and hoodlums who attacked Howard Kumsi and the rest at Ablekuma North in the rerun of the by-election. Recently, in Akwetia by-election, one of the communication officers in Ablekuma, in Ebuakwa North, threatened the life of the minority leader. The minority chief with Anodom Press, Afenyo Markin, our national organizer, Nana B, their lives. To date, a petition before the IGP, they have not been arrested. We saw your national vice chairman assault our national third vice chairman live on TV. Nothing has happened to him. Your Excellency, this cannot be a just society. And this cannot build a viable, thriving, beautiful democracy that works for all of us. That is why we are presenting this petition to you. That ensure fairness amongst the good people of Ghana, as you swore to do right to all manner of persons when you took the oath of office. On behalf of the youth wing and the party, this is petition.
Amanye next, you know, and the chief of staff for the vice president, also Ebechiri Muse, Nensaka, or Dalmas say, Omoye, Asumjemuli, Omodia Bana, Nensaka India, vice president in Sabeka. Na they also anomo too who be answer na president beba and I saw became a president aba no dia hyenensa no dia hyenensa nti abusua on that note no petition no eko so abusua so on the day of demonstration na nkasa no nyoma eko so no ebinye amanfo ni bi wo ho a demonstration na nkasa na omo yese intimidation no anase Yen Suro Ahunahuna, which is said by the NPP youth wing, you know. I'm not for no mobile by demonstration, ni bi o wa nya no kra nti no mobile.
Why have you done a demonstration? Why? You don't have a reason. You don't have a reason for joining the demonstration.
I don't hear.
You don't have a reason for joining the demonstration.
Demonstration, yeah, I'm a buy a man that say you have a demonstration. I'm a see a man minty. You have to know more the end and no more. You know that you are more demonstration. So I'll be say, you know, they back.
That spot to Jubilee House to say Omagasa eye don't be yina. Movie and Abuja there was heavy security. Heavy security, just say, we have videos now. I can't go na just say security for ejinem. Obia yen ejuma. Senior also yeah, but yante say obia kwachi obi say obia ye senior dade. No, there was nothing like that. So this idea, Yen Suro Ahunahuna protest no NPP for Eddie Asheshasu. Na nipa no mo coin there are all sorts of people. Obi so kuta driver's license ono kra there. Enye demonstration or peka na echi to ono okuta driver's license or peka na echi to no peka manichi. Enye demonstration the crowd no nam ho back. O demonstration no movie. Right, abusia Intina, dear one, Bombardian so subscribe to your YouTube channel. Now for comment about comment section or so share say demonstration your mukuyi. Now mokase intimidation na elkoso na nyeno. Say ufili say you okay for comment bra. Say enye okay so say omokoye inside demonstration ya. And so Bombardian say obe drop a comment. Subscribe to your YouTube channel. Na me notification button so say you drop video bia. Na osonye bi busi akwa bi se be sanso e hia biom no misigidim shred
You must just chop hot. Assembling Giloto. Hey! Aye.